Hello and welcome back to Financial Flagship. My name is Alex and I hope all of you had a great trading week so far. We are pleased to announce that our Discord trading community is now live and you can become a member by registering on our website. By joining our community, you will benefit from a daily market webinar with the latest analysis in the market every day at the New York Open, an in-depth market analysis where we will cover any pair or asset that you request, trading setups and trade management, exclusive trading tips and tutorials, educational materials, live weekly Q&A sessions, and many more. So, if you're interested in joining our community, head over to our website and become a member in no time.
Let's start off with Eurusd. In our past analysis, we anticipated that the price will gain some bullish momentum and begin a consolidation phase. For next week, we will expect the pair to properly test the trend line, and depending on the price action, if we get a sideways move underneath, we can see a continuation of the bullish trend. Moving on to Pound USD. Last week, we correctly forecasted the correction to end and make another impulse towards the resistance. In the coming week, we expect the price to continue gaining bullish momentum and reach the second resistance. For Dollar Yen, in our previous outlook, we anticipated the price to continue the uptrend. For next week, we foresee the pair to make a correction that could reach the trend line followed by another bullish impulse. Let's hop on to Aussie USD. In our previous outlook, we correctly forecasted the pair to slowly continue the bullish momentum. In the coming days, we expect the pair to make a correction and break the resistance level. Let's move on to USD Cad. In our previous forecast, we correctly anticipated that the bearish trend will continue. In the coming days, we expect the pair to pull back towards the orange trend line before continuing the downtrend.
Guys, if you ever want to track our weekly analysis, head over to our TradingView profile in order to stay up to date with the latest market analysis and verify how our forecast is performing for every pair that we are researching. Also, if you're interested in educational materials, follow us on TradingView and stay up to date with the latest technical and fundamental trends.
Okay, now let's head back to our charts and see how did gold perform last week. In our previous forecast, we anticipated gold to continue the bearish trend. Instead, the price formed an ascending channel and gained strength until it reached the resistance area where it sharply reversed. In the coming week, we are expecting the price to make a correction at the bottom of the channel and go for another bearish push. Moving on to silver. In our previous analysis, we expected the price to break the previous low and head towards the $21 territory. In the coming days, we expect silver to find some resistance around this area and reach the lower channel line. Now let's have a look at US oil. Last week, the pair continued the uptrend and broke the $80 level. For next week, we expect the price to enter a bearish phase and reach the bottom channel line. This move is expected to act as a short-term consolidation. Moving on to natural gas. In the previous week, the price moved slow as it entered the deeper consolidation phase. In the coming days, we are expecting a trendline breakout followed by a small correction that will increase the chances for the market to drop into a bigger degree correction. Let's head over to copper. In our last week's analysis, we correctly anticipated the pair to continue the uptrend. For next week, we foresee the price to make a small pullback towards the support and break the top. Now let's head over to the crypto market and start off with Bitcoin. After denying, delaying, or ignoring dozens of applications over the last 4 years, the US Securities and Exchange Commission has given its approval for the first Bitcoin ETF. ProShares filed an amended prospectus on Friday, indicating that it has received the go-ahead for its Bitcoin strategy ETF to move forward on Monday. The company's ETF is tied to Bitcoin future contracts rather than directly to the current price of Bitcoin, but its approval still represents a landmark moment for the crypto industry. From a technical perspective, Bitcoin did exactly what we forecasted in our last weekly report. We expected a correction and then a continuation to the upside, and it happened. For this week, the higher probability move remains bullish as we have no technical clue that would indicate a reversal. We may see a correction that will reach the blue trend line marked on the chart, and after that the continuation to the upside. Let's move on to XRP. According to finance magnates, Ripple affiliated cryptocurrency XRP has been gaining popularity among crypto investors in the United Kingdom. The media cited a recent report published by the eToro trading platform. Data shared by eToro stated that in the third quarter of this year, retail investors in the United Kingdom began giving more attention to the sixth largest cryptocurrency and putting more funds in it than in other digital assets. Now, XRP has turned into the number one crypto in the UK in retail crypto market. In the second quarter of this year, XRP saw a 4% increase, and the year-on-year growth in ownership has surged by 105%. Technically, Ripple made that move that break the resistance area marked on the chart at 1.20 USDT, and then a sharp pullback that touched the blue trend line. For this week, we give a high probability for a continuation to the upside, as the bigger correction in this area seems to be over. If the price makes another leg to the downside, we see a potential reversal at around 1.02-1.05 level. On Ethereum. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market valuation, is the digital asset with the most bullish potential as an investment, according to billionaire investor Mark Cuban, the owner of Dallas Mavericks NBA team. Cuban made the revelation yesterday with CNBC when he was asked about which cryptocurrency he would recommend to investors looking to newly enter the cryptocurrency space. He also added that Bitcoin is better than gold. From a technical perspective, Ethereum behaved as we expected in our last weekly report. We expected a correction and then a continuation to the upside, and it happened. For this week, we can see a correction that will reach the support area marked on the chart, or a bullish continuation without this correction. The technicals for this cryptocurrency are bullish. Moving on to Litecoin. Litecoin is undeniably one of the oldest coins in the crypto space. However, with the emergence of newer coins, this blue chip crypto has been losing its relevance. The coin that once used to stand right next to Bitcoin has been struggling to cling on its 15 positions of late. Nevertheless, Litecoin managed to script history recently by outspacing Ethereum on a particular front. As per data from Sentiment, Litecoin just flipped the largest alt in terms of active addresses. At the time of writing, the reading of this metric was hovering well above the 500,000 mark for both the coins. Technically, Litecoin finds itself at the resistance area marked on the chart. For this week, we expect a retracement that may reach the blue trend line and then a continuation to the upside. If the price stays above the trend line, it has a high probability of continuing up. Our coin of the week is Doge. Dogecoin is based on the popular Doge internet meme and features a Shiba Inu on its logo. The open source digital currency was created by Billy Marcus from Portland, Oregon, and Jackson Palmer from Sydney, Australia, and was forked from Litecoin in December 2013. Dogecoin's creators envisaged it as a fun, light-hearted cryptocurrency that would have greater appeal beyond the core Bitcoin audience, since it was based on a dog meme. From a technical perspective, as you can see from the daily chart, this cryptocurrency is making a big correction that is fueling the next big move to the upside. Timing the beginning of the move is not precision science, so it may go further to the downside and reach the 0.19 tethers before shooting up, but the opportunity for this wave to the upside is massive. On the 4-hour chart, a critical area to watch is the orange trend line marked on the chart, and if the price consolidates in that area, above or below, it has a high probability of breaking towards new highs. That should be all for this week, and if you found this video helpful, we will be grateful if you hit that like button below, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. See all of you next Saturday. I wish all of you a profitable trading week, and until then, trade with care and thanks for watching.